Good morning, students. Myself is Srinivas, Assistant Professor, Department of Physics, Kakatiya Institute of Technology and Science, Warangal. Welcome to video lecture on Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning with Python. Topic: Machine Learning Types. Machine Learning. It is a subset of artificial intelligence. Machine learning is a study of computer algorithms that improve automatically through experience and by the use of data, or programming computer algorithms to optimize performance using data and past experience. Types of machine learning algorithms: supervised learning, unsupervised learning, reinforcement learning, semi-supervised learning. These three comes under the category of machine learning algorithms. It is the mixed model. In supervised learning, the model is trained with labeled data. In unsupervised learning, there is no training data, and in reinforcement learning, the machine has to learn on its own. In semi-supervised learning, the machine is trained with limited labeled data. Limited labeled data. Machine learning algorithm types classified into three categories: supervised learning, unsupervised, and reinforcement. Just now we discussed supervised learning. In supervised learning, the machine learning model is trained with labeled data. Now here, what is meant by labeled data? Labeled data means the output is known for a given data. That is labeled data. And here, this is the data frame and it is a machine learning model. This particular machine learning model is trained with this particular labeled data. After training phase, the machine learning model will be tested with new data to predict the output. And spam filtering is one of the example of supervised learning. In supervised learning, the labeled data is provided. Means here the input and output related to the data is provided and the machine learning model will be trained. And after training, the machine learning model will be tested with new data. That is the case of supervised learning. We just make a glance the training phase and testing phase in a single figure. Unsupervised learning. Unsupervised learning. Here in unsupervised learning, there is no labeled data. There is no labeled data. Means here this particular machine learning model is trained with unlabeled data. There is here we don't know the output of this particular input. Here the algorithm identifies the patterns within the dataset and learns from them. That is the basic principle of unsupervised learning. Unsupervised learning. The algorithm groups the data into various clusters based on their density. Using it, one can perform visualization on high dimensional data. One example of this type of machine learning algorithm is the principal component analysis. This particular algorithm is used for dimensionality reduction. PCI is useful in dimensionality reduction. Furthermore, K-means clustering, another type of unsupervised learning where the data is clustered in group of a similar order. In unsupervised learning, mixed fruits are given as input to this particular unsupervised machine learning model. Now here, based on the patterns present within the data, the algorithm or the machine learning model uh, classify the data. Here you can observe how the machine learning model identifies the pattern and classifying the data. Supervised versus unsupervised. In supervised, labeled data, direct feedback, predict output. In unsupervised learning, no labeled data, no feedback, find hidden structure in the data. The next one is reinforcement learning. Reinforcement learning depends on how agent interacts with the environment. Here, this is the environment and it is the agent. Based on the action of the agent, the reward and next state will be provided by the agent uh, in the way how it interacts with the environment. It is used in various autonomous systems like cars and industrial robotics. The aim of this algorithm is to reach the goal in a dynamic environment. Furthermore, the efficiency can be improved with further experimentation with the agent in its environment. In reinforcement learning, here if it is a reinforcement machine learning model, some data is applied, then what is happening? Now here, based on the feedback and interaction with the environment, this particular machine learning model will be trained, and then after this can be tested with the new data. That is, machine learns based on interaction with environment and feedback. Then testing phase. Types of machine learning and their applications. Supervised learning, classification and regression comes under the category of supervised learning. Clustering and dimensionality reduction comes under the category of unsupervised learning. Reinforcement learning. The major advantage of reinforcement learning is in gaming. Dear students, you just make a glance of the application of each model. Thank you. We will meet with the next lecture.